came on the show, how your character started, and how what he brought to the show actually built this role and turned it into the wonderful character that you are. Share that story. It's a great story.
I've never been on a show where the writers are so open to discussing the character, discussing lines, words, anything. I ad-lib a lot. Essentially what I do here is what I do at work. I just make stuff up. And I originally auditioned for Apollo, which I didn't get, which is great because Jamie has to go to the gym. And I got called back for Gata, which went to AJ, which is great because I can't TED Talk. And there was a void, there was no role for me, but they also didn't have anybody for this Tyrol character. So David, I thought about it, hey, look at this. Because Tyrol originally was supposed to be the same age as Ty. They were supposed to be contemporaries. But they started watching the casting things, and David and Ryan wrote, there's a lot of old men on this show. So they offered it to me, and now I'm an old man on the show. And yeah, if you read the miniseries script, Tyrol really doesn't have a lot. He's a really, really small character, and I think I only had about 9 days of shooting, and half those days I didn't have anything to say. Well, I just got into the scene, and stuff started happening, so I started talking, and David was like, whoa, what? Hang on, what? But come here, what did you just say? This and this. Put a mic on him. So they started adding me to scenes, and started adding me lines, and a couple days in, I'm sitting beside Ike, and we're writing lines for other people. I think the Apollo should say this. And yeah, ever since then, it's just, Chief has grown more and more and more. So yeah, the Chief is really a product of Ron envisioning him from the beginning, but he was really not much of anything. I think he was actually supposed to die, and thank God he didn't. The one that really sealed it for David though was after we find out, we get the announcement that there's a war, the silence of attack, and the Chief runs out and he says, all right, you trained for this, and this was completely epic. There was no lines here. It was supposed to be just the camera going through the ship, seeing what everybody's doing. And he said, you've trained for this. This is what we're here for. Now let's get this old girl back in the fight and kick some Cylon ass. David leapt from his chair. Yes! And I remember being Australian, and he goes, oh. That was it. David's like, that's my favorite character.
Thank you. I just wanted to close by